The game will probably be different by the time you even see this video. But I gotta give credit where credit's due. People think that I'm exclusively negative and I have like no interest in talking about the positive things on Dragon Ball Legends. And that's just simply not true. Dragon Ball Legends just doesn't give me a lot of positive things to talk about. But this, what's happening right now, is easily, this is the best state PvE at least has been in since year one of Dragon Ball Legends. I have never seen so much at one time and been happy with it. Like, legitimately, probably since like the very first Legends Road. Like, I don't think the game has been this plentiful in over a year. So you've got the raid. The raids are always good. I mean, I hate the people in them because, you know, it's still co-op, so you still deal with the same stupidity that you do in normal co-op. I don't understand how people are so actually dumb, but apparently 90% of people who play the raids and co-op have IQs of negative 700. So, I mean, there's still that problem, but at least the rewards are worth it. You have the Nappa, you know, free unit. People who didn't have them before have them now. Ultra Space Time Rush, not fun, but I mean, it's crystals. And I mean, the raid gives you 1,000 crystals through the exchange shop, which I've already gotten. They give you Zenkai Souls. Like, the exchange shop's actually good. You get good rewards from it. On top of the normal rewards that you get from here just for playing it in general, you can get dual coins, which are good. You can get, you know, these medals for the exchange shop, slot removers, gold bells, equipment medals, all really, really good rewards. Then you have the Turles story event. We haven't gotten a story event in a long time, and, you know, again, 1,000 crystals. You can get 1,000 crystals from the missions. I mean, just between two things, we've gotten 2,000 crystals. Very, very rarely does Dragon Ball Legends release two events that both have 1,000 grindable crystals. I mean, between three events, the raid, this Turles event, and Ultra Space Time Rush, this 2,500 crystals. There have been entire months where we did not get that many crystals between, you know, normal events. So the fact that we're actually getting a sufficient level of crystals right now, I don't know what they're planning. I don't know if they intend on releasing like 7 banners in the next 2 weeks or something. I don't know what's going on. It's a little suspicious. Dragon Ball the Legends team has not been this nice in over a year. I don't know what the strategy is here, but I like it. I mean, this Turles event is garbage, but if you have the new Turles, it's really good. I mean, there's nothing for me to complain about in terms of Dragon Ball Legends right now. I'm actually having fun with the game. I'm actually playing it right now. Like, I gotta give it up to them. This most recent update is the best update Dragon Ball Legends has had in, I want to say, roughly 15 months. I think Dragon Ball Legends is at the best it's been in the past 15 months, excluding the 1-year anniversary itself. Excluding the 1-year anniversary itself, I don't think Dragon Ball Legends has been this good since. Which is upsetting. Literally, if they had done this for the 2-year anniversary, I don't think people would have been so upset with it. The fact that in 24 hours, this update has proved to be better than the entire 2 months of the anniversary, oh boy, that makes me feel some type of way. But at least we got something eventually. Again, all these crystals would have been nice when there were 5 banners out. Like, you wait until there's nothing to really summon. Like, there's nothing, you know, important to summon on to give us all these crystals. All these crystals would have been real great, you know, a month and a half ago when there were 5 banners out, but it's fine. Again, at least they're doing it at all. The 2-year anniversary can sit back there and be the garbage fest that it was. I need more stuff like this. Please, more stuff like this. If we can consistently do stuff like this, shoot, this channel will be completely different. I won't be complaining. I don't understand why we can't do stuff like this all the time. Why can't it be, like, you look at this. One, why do I have to wait for this goddamn thing to move? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why can't that be a thing that happens every month? Like, there's 4 raids a month. 1 raid per week, right? Get 1,000 crystals from it. Maybe one of these every single month. At least one, right? Another 1,000 crystals. I would prefer every 2 weeks. I'd prefer a new story or at least another difficulty for one of the older ones every 2 weeks. Well, actually, yeah, I'll say that. 1 new one a month and then 1 new difficulty for one of the old ones. So basically 2 ways of grinding 1,000 crystals every single month. On top of, Ultra Space Time Rush, and then have a free unit, a free grindable unit, whether it's new or old, have at least one of them every single PvP season, because obviously the whole game revolves around the PvP season. So if you have that in place, there's always something to do. The biggest problem with Dragon Ball Legends is that there's never anything to do and there's no crystals to grind as a result. But if you give us fun stuff like the raid, you give us good grindable stuff like the story events, and then you give us, the free units, they don't always have to be new. I'm not asking for a new free unit, every 2 weeks. I would like a new free unit once every, maybe 2 or 3 months. Yeah. But it doesn't have to be every 2 weeks. Just have someone's event out every 2 weeks. And then finally, have a 50 battle. Have a 50 battle event for every banner that comes out. Every banner, have a 50 battle event. The amount of crystals you'd be able to grind in a month would be outstanding. And there would always be something to do, to the point where they might even be able to stop time gating stuff, because you won't be able to complete everything at once. It'll actually take you time to play the game. You'll want to come back to the game. Like, it's amazing how just adding a raid and one event to what was already out can change the game and can make it 10 times better. All we need is just a little bit more, and for it to be consistent. And then Dragon Ball Legends will be a fun game. It'll be a fair game. And that's all I want out of it. I just want it to be fun and fair. And it's not. It's definitely not. But stuff like this, it tells me that they can make the game good. This lets me know that they have the mental capacity to make the game good. They're not stupid all the time. But it also makes me believe that they now have just been choosing to be brain dead for the past year, because they could have been doing stuff like this all the time. Again, this isn't like, perfect or anything. As I said, they could add a bit more stuff. But if they just added everything that I said, and then kept this stuff around and made it consistent month after month, boom, 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 Dragon Ball Legends would be so much more fun. It'd be so much better. The player base would be so happy with it. Hell, replace co-op entirely with the raids. Like, genuinely. Just instead of the raid being an event right here, just have it take up the co-op slot. Co-op is kind of useless anyway. I mean, the raids give you more dual coins for each time you beat it than normal co-op does. On top of the raid having its own exchange shop, that's, even better. Just get rid of normal co-op in general and just have these raids. Have weekly raids. Give them some outrageous, 500 trillion health, so that, you can make sure it lasts throughout the entire week. And or you can do stuff that Xenoverse does, and each time his health gets depleted, it just refills itself until the raid event ends. You could do stuff like that, and it would just be much more fun, much more engaging. It'd make Dragon Ball Legends better. I promise you that. promise you it would make Dragon Ball Legends better. But let me stop before I, go on for the next 20 minutes. If you agree with anything I said in this video, do make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. By the time this video comes out, I believe Gohan and Bootanks should be out. Don't summon on that banner. Don't. This is being recorded on Saturday, but I don't think it's going to go up until Tuesday. So don't summon on that banner, because there should be a step up coming out soon. Save your crystals. And yeah, that's about it. I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. Peace.